over half of women in their early 30s are now having menopause symptoms. I'm sure this is fine. Shocker. So, all you ladies out there who think that you can put your career first and you can wait until you're 45 to start popping out your firstborn kids who are totally not going to be down with the syndrome, by the way. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. IVF doesn't work if your body has already gone through menopause. Just saying. Now, to be fair...
No, hang on.
Okay.
That is mostly correct. There are some ladies that can be reactivated and can have children. It's happened, but it's exceedingly rare.
It's exceedingly rare. That's like winning the lottery.
And it's incredibly expensive.
Now, do not make the argument for the ladies who are going to turn a deaf ear to this just because it spits in the face of their life plans, though. You know how women love to cling to the outliers. You just gave it to them.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake.
I'm just saying.
I don't consider women my enemy, but I'm just saying.
Well, all right, let's just be honest. If a woman is willing to put a knife in your back to the point where you are made homeless or suicidal...
That woman is your enemy, yes.
Which most women will do that once they file for a divorce.
Yes. Most of the women who will cling to, well, this woman did it after 40 and she was just fine. They're just willfully ignorant because they do not want to believe that everything that our indoctrination, aka educational institutions, have, been teaching them, everything that their friends have been telling them might just be, what's that word? Wrong. I don't want to get excommunicated from the cult. Now, to be fair, as I was going to say before, most of these surveys, because that's exactly what this is, the study was conducted, most of them tend to be conducted in very densely populated areas where you're going to have an over-reliance on things like municipal water, fast food, packaged food, poison, in other words.
Well, also, like this is from 2021.
Yeah, this is
half of the liberals out there have been diagnosed with a mental illness or mental
over half of liberal women under 30 have a mental illness. Yeah,
so they're already taking SSRIs, which are really not conducive to fertility.
Not so much.
They're probably started taking the pill really young to regulate their cycle, whatever.
And then you have all of these other additional injections that they're doing to try to maintain their beauty standard, which is totally our fault, right? It's not the women and gays who are in charge of that stuff. It's just guys like you and me, right?
The stuff
we don't know what kind of shit's in there.
Well, I know that one stuff. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's a neurotoxin.
Yeah, and some of these women who get like the Brazilian butt lift and stuff, they die from it.
Yeah, that fat will dislodge, wind up in your lungs.
So let me get this straight, honey. You won't let me put my cock in your ass, but you'll pay a doctor to kill you with toxic silicone chemicals so that you can look like you do squats.
Yep.
Makes sense if you're an idiot.
Yeah, make it make sense to me.
Yeah. Childbirth is painful. Is it as painful as a dick in the ass? I'm just asking for... We can avoid this whole thing. Alcohol-related incident available only upon request, of course.
Yeah, we are screwed. We are
figuratively and literally, of course. So here's the skinny of the morbidly obese. Researchers found that in a sample of 4,432 American women, more than half of the women in the 30 to 35 age bracket had moderate to severe menopause symptoms using the validated menopause rating scale. We had a significant number of women who were typically thought to be too young for perimenopause tell us that they have high levels of perimenopause-related symptoms. It is important that we keep doing research to understand better what is happening with these women so they can get the care that they need.
Well, one, I don't know. How about you focus on having kids instead of focus on your career?
Yeah, well,
you're not going to be able to do both.
Yeah,
it's gonna come down to the point where they're just not going to be able to do both.
No, and it was never meant to be that way.
No,
it's only because the same patriarchy they claim is keeping them down wanted to tax them too, and find a reason to oversaturate a job market so that it could tank wages for everybody. That's why you're out there. That's literally it. You were brainwashed.
Yep.
Most of the women who were, on that, actually, most women at the time of the whole suffragette bandwagon didn't want the right to vote because they knew that in order to get it, they would have to agree to go die. And they only got the vote with special dispensation, which is not, what's that word that you love to throw around? Equality.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, voting came along with the responsibility to, become a member of a posse, the militia, the fire brigade, deputize for the sheriff's department.
It's good times.
Or get drafted to go to war.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's only once they had the easy technology. They had the washer, the dryer, the vacuum cleaner, hot water available in the house, indoor plumbing, all these wonderful inventions that were all created for them by men. Then they decided it was time for equality.
Well, they benefited from the nagging tax.
Yeah, the nagger tax is very real.
It is.
There is an A in that word.
Well, I can almost guarantee you, some dude comes home from work. I spent the whole day doing the laundry. All right, let me see the whole thing.
There we go.
All right, so okay, he comes up the way of a turning bucket with a couple oars in it, and you put it on a timer. Okay, you just put it in here, add water, turn the timer. You can do something else.
There you go.
And they just bitch about, I had to go get water. Like, all right.
I hate folding laundry.
I'll dig a well right outside the house, but it's cold. Okay, I'll move it inside the house.
Build a river. No. But cry me a river, build a bridge, and get the fuck over.
But the thing is, all of the conveniences that we have
this guy too much
are literally the result of some woman somewhere nagging about shit.
Nagging about shit.
And dudes always pay the nagging tax.
We do pay the nagger taxes. There's no getting around it.
It is. I know so many of my friends who are still married,
who
will get a new car and just hand it over to their wiffle and take the old car.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I'm like,
negative.
What is that all about?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that male testosterone levels are under half of what they were in the 40s.
Yep.
You.
Again, that's plastic and all the shit that's in our environment now.
This sums it up beautifully. Fewer swimmers, less mojo, and now perimenopause gate crashing early. It's a fertility apocalypse. Birth rates are nosediving globally, and experts are sweating bullets. And you know who really should be sweating bullets? Are the anal queens who put all of this into motion by insisting on poisoning our food and manipulating the so-called medical system or healthcare system.
Yep.
All right, because they think that they're going to have it made with AI or something. No. AI can break. It's a programmed computer. You're going to need someone there to fix it. So guess what? If you continue to tank our demographics to the point where all you're going to have are people aging out of the system with nobody to replace them, who's going to pay for your lavish lifestyle? Who's actually going to provide all the shit that you've become accustomed to with your lifestyle, okay?
Yep.
You don't get to divorce yourself from the human race and then continue to have the lifestyle you've become accustomed to.
Yeah. Reality doesn't pay alimony.
No. Okay? And before it's ever going to get to that point, it will become a tale of two cities situation because it always does.
Yep.
Before it would ever get to the point where these people would think, oh, maybe we fucked up, somebody is going to be storming the Bastille and dragging their asses to the guillotine to explain to them exactly why and how they fucked up. It's not going to be a slow roll. It's going to be bad.
I hope I live long enough to see it.
Yep.
But something tells me it's probably not going to happen. That's okay.
Not in our lifetime, anyway.
Yeah.
At least I would hope not. I don't want to have to see that because innocent people always suffer when shit pops off.
When the mob moves, people get crushed.
Yep. It's not going to be good.
That's right. You
and
can just be some dude holding your beer. Yeah. What's going on? Where are we going? Ah! You get stomped to death in the crowd.
And all these ladies who think that they can wait until they're drawing Social Security to try to pop out their first kid, you are the useful idiots. You're the brown shirts in this entire operation.
Mm.
It didn't end well for them, and it's not going to end well for you. If you're stupid enough to think that you don't need men to have a functioning society,
you get what you get.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. To fuck
Absolutely.
around is human, to find out is divine.
Yep. This is insane.
And these are all things that we've been warning people about for years.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.